Hello students, welcome to Avneet Academy. In today's video, we'll solve First PUC Accountancy Annual Exam Paper February 2024, that is previous year question paper. Let's start with the part A. Number 1. Choose the correct answer from the choices given. Here five multiple choices questions they have given. All five you have to answer and each question carries 1 marks, total 5 marks. Question number 1. Accounting is basically concerned with A. Forecasting, B. Measurement, C. Management, D. Government. Answer is B. Measurement. Accounting is basically concerned with measurement. Question number 2. Journal is popularly known as A. Primary books of accounts, B. Secondary books of accounts, C. Subsidiary books of accounts, D. Principal books of accounts. And the answer is A. Primary books of accounts. Journal is popularly known as primary books of accounts. Question number 3. The term impress system is used in relation to A. Purchase book, B. Sales book, C. Cash book, D. Petty cash book. And the answer is D. Petty cash book. The term impress system is used in relation to petty cash book. Question number 4. A trial balance is prepared A. After preparation of financial statement, B. After receiving transaction in subsidiary books, C. After posting to ledger is complete, D. After posting to ledger is complete and accounts have been balanced. And the answer is D. After posting to ledger is complete and accounts have been balanced. And the last multiple choice question. Opening stock appearing in the trial balance will be shown in A. Trading account, B. Profit and loss account, C. Balance sheet, and D. Trading account and also in balance sheet. And the answer is A. Trading account. So these are five multiple choices question. Number 2. Fill in the blanks by choosing the appropriate answers from those given in the brackets. So answers they have given in the brackets, you have to choose the correct answer and fill the blanks. Total 5 questions are there. All 5 you have to answer. Each question carries 1 marks, total 5 marks. Question number 6. According to Dash, the business and its owners are treated as two separate entities. And the answer is business entity concept. Okay. According to business entity concept, the business and its owners are treated as two separate entities. Question number 7. Total of debit side of cash book is dash than the credit side. Answer is more. Total of debit side of cash book is more than the credit side. Question number 8. When there is a bank overdraft in the passbook, there will be a dash balance. And the answer is debit balance. When there is a bank overdraft in the passbook, there will be a debit balance. Question number 9. Capital account balance is a dash balance. Answer is credit balance. Capital account balance is a credit balance. 10th one. Decrease in the value of fixed assets is called depreciation. Decrease in the value of fixed assets is called depreciation. So these are five fill in the blanks question. Third one, 11 number. Match the following. A. Cost accounting. Answer is number two, that is branches of accounting. So cost accounting is the branches of accounting. B. Basis of accounting. Answer is accrual basis. C. Purchase book. Purchase book is a subsidiary book. D. Sale of machinery. Sale of machinery is a capital receipt. Then last one, E. Trial balance. It is a statement. Okay, cost accounting is a branches of accounting. B. Basis of accounting, that is accrual basis. C. Purchase book is the subsidiary book. D. Sale of machinery is a capital receipt. Trial balance is the statement. Total 5 marks. Next is fourth one. Answer the following questions in one word or one sentence each. Total 5 questions are there. All 5 you have to answer. Each carries 1 marks. Total 5 marks. Question number 12. Expand GST. Answer is Goods and Services Tax. 13. Name any one type of transaction recorded in the journal proper. Answer. Opening entries, adjusting entries, rectification entries, purchase and sale of items other than goods on credit. So all these transactions will record in journal proper and even you can write. 14. State any one difference between provision and reserve. Answer. Provision, it is charged against profit. Reserve, it is an appropriation of profit. 15. Give any one example for capital expenditure. Answer. Purchase of fixed assets. 16. Prepaid expenses are assets of the business. State true or false. Answer is true. Next, part B. Okay, part A is over. Now part B. In that fifth one, answer any three questions. Each question carries 2 marks. So here total 5 questions they have given. So out of 5 you have to answer any 3. Each question carries 2 marks, total 6 marks. Question number 17. State any two uses of accounting information. Answer. Management, creditors, investors, tax authority, etc. 18. What is double entry system? The system of recording two aspects of every transaction in the books of accounts is known as double entry system. 19. What is passbook? Passbook is a copy of customer's account as it appears in the ledger of the bank. 20th. Give the meaning of financial statements. A financial statement is a formal record of a company's financial activities and position over a specific period. 21st, give the journal entries for the following adjustment. Outstanding wages rupees 5,000. Journal entries wages account debited to outstanding wages account. This is the debit amount and this is the credit amount. And the narration is being wages outstanding. Next is part C. In that sixth one, answer any three questions. Each question carries 6 marks. So here five questions they have given. In that five questions, you have to answer any three. Each question carries 6 marks, total 18 marks. Okay, 6 marks problem. Let's read out the question number 22. Classify the following into assets, liabilities, capital, expenses or losses, and revenues and gains. So here certain accounts they have given, and we have to classify all these accounts into assets, liabilities, capital, expenses or losses, and revenues or gains. A. Furniture account. Furniture is a fixed asset. So furniture account is a asset right here. Assets. B. Outstanding rent. Rent is a expenses. So outstanding expenses is treated as liability. So outstanding rent is a liability. C. Bad debts account. Bad debts, it is a expenses. D. Interest receivable account. Okay. Interest receivable account, it's a assets. Okay. Interest receivable account ಅಂದ್ರೆ interest ಇನ್ನು ಸಿಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗ್ಬೇಕಿದೆ. So that is outstanding income. Outstanding income is treated as assets. E. Rent received in advance. Rent ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Rent is a expenses. Expenses received in advance is treated as liability. Okay, rent received in advance, it is a liability. F. Prepaid salary account. So advance ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ಯಾಲರಿಯನ್ನ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Salary, it is a expenses. Prepaid expenses is treated as assets. So outstanding rent, it is a liability. That is outstanding expenses is a liability, and prepaid expenses is assets. So prepaid salary account, it is a assets. G. Capital account. So it comes under capital. H. Bills payable account. Bills payable, it is a liability. And bills receivable, it is a asset. Correct. Next, I. Investment account. Investments, it is a assets. J. Stock account. That is stock of raw material or stock of finished goods is treated as current assets. So stock account answer is assets. K. Interest received. So interest ಅನ್ನು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ರಿಸೀವ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಇನ್ಕಮ್. ಸೊ ರೈಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ revenues or gains. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ಕಮ್ ಸಹ ಬರಿಬಹುದು. L. Rent account. Rent, it is a expenses. Question number 23. Enter the following transactions in the purchase book of Uma Devi Traders. 2023, January 1st. Purchased goods from Mr. Bhaskar for rupees 50,000. January 10. Credit purchases from Mr. Raghavendra for less 10% discount rupees 40,000. January 12. Purchased from Umesh Traders rupees 10,000. January 20th. Purchased office furniture from Bombay Furniture for rupees 12,000. And the last, January 28th, bought goods from Santosh less 5% discount rupees 30,000. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವೊಂದು transactions ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. These transactions we have to record in purchase book. So in purchase book, what we do? We record all the credit purchases of the business. Okay. Credit purchases of goods ಅನ್ನ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ entries ಅನ್ನ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಫ್ಯೂ ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಕ್ರೆಡಿಟ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಇದೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಆಫ್ ಉಮಾದೇವಿ ಟ್ರೇಡರ್ಸ್. Let's start the solution, right? Purchase book of Uma Devi Traders. Columns are date, name of the supplier, LF, amount. So in this problem, invoice number ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಡೇಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ರಿ. ಇನ್ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ನಂಬರ್, ದೆನ್ ನೇಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಸಪ್ಲೈಯರ್, LF and amount. Okay. So write 2023. First transaction is on January 1st. Purchased goods from Mr. Bhaskar rupees 50,000. Goods ಅನ್ನ purchase ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ from Mr. Bhaskar for rupees 50,000. So this is the credit purchase. So write here January 1st. So goods are purchased from Mr. Bhaskar. So name of the supplier is Mr. Bhaskar and write the amount in amount column rupees 50,000. Next is on January 10. Credit purchases from Mr. Raghavendra for less 10% discount rupees 40,000. 10th ಜನವರಿಗೆ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ರಾಘವೇಂದ್ರ of rupees 40,000 and this Mr. Raghavendra has given 10% discount. So write in answer January 10, name of the supplier is Mr. Raghavendra. So total purchase amount is there 40,000. So write in inner column 40,000. Next, less discount. So ಈ 40,000 ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ 10% ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಸೊ 10% ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಲೆಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿಸ್ 40,000. ಸೊ 40,000 ಮೊದಲು ಬರೀರಿ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲೆಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ರೈಟ್. ಸೊ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 40,000 ಇಂಟು 10%. 10% is the discount. 40,000 into 10% ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ 4,000 ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. So from this 40,000 minus 4,000, that is the discount amount. So the final amount is 36,000. ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ಈ ತರ 40,000 ಮೈನಸ್ 10% ಮಾಡಿ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇನ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟರ್. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ 36,000. Next is on January 12. Purchased from Umesh Traders rupees 10,000. So right here in solution January 12, name of the supplier is Umesh Traders and the amount is 10,000. Next, January 20. Purchased office furniture from Bombay Furniture for rupees 12,000. So January 20th ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್ ಅನ್ನ ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಬಾಂಬೆ ಫರ್ನಿಚರ್. ಸೊ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಅಸೆಟ್ಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅಪಿಯರ್ ಇನ್ purchase book. Okay, only purchase of goods, that is credit purchase of goods, raw materials will appear in purchase book and not assets. So ಈ purchase office furniture from Bombay Furniture. So ಈ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಜರ್ನಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಬುಕ್. ಸೊ ಲೀವ್ ದಿಸ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ನೋಟ್ January 20th transaction will appear in journal proper, okay, not in purchase book. So leave this January 20th entry. Next transaction is on January 28th. Bought goods from Santosh less 5% discount rupees 30,000. January 20th ಗೆ goods ಅನ್ನ ಖರೀದಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ from whom? Santosh. So name of the supplier right here Santosh and the amount is 30,000. Inner column ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ 30,000. And this Santosh has provided 5% discount. 5% ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಮೈನಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಲೆಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಯಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ 30,000 30,000 ಇಂಟು 5% ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1,500. So from 30,000 minus 1,500 that is discount amount. So the final amount is 28,500. So ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀವು ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು 30,000 minus 5%. So direct ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರ್ತದೆ 28,500. So all the entries are over. Now add the amount column. 50,000 plus 36,000 plus 10,000 plus 28,500. And the total is 1,24,500. So January 31st. So month ಎಂಡಿಗೆ total credit purchases amount ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ 1,24,500. Next question is question number 24. Prepare petty cash book from the following transaction. 2020 January 1st received rupees 1,000 impressed amount from the head cashier. On January 15th stationery rupees 200. January 16th bus fare rupees 24. January 20th cartage rupees 80. January 25th taxi fare rupees 160. And on January 28th postage rupees 160. So all these entries we have to record in petty cash book. 6 marks problem. Let's start the solution. Petty cash book. Columns are amount received, date, particulars, voucher number, amount paid, and analysis of payment. So here stationery, then bus fare is there, cartage, and taxi fare, which will comes under conveyance charges, then cartage, postage, and miscellaneous. So on 1st January 2020, received rupees 1,000 impressed amount from the head cashier. Okay, on 1st January, the petty cashier has received 1,000 rupees from the head cashier. So right here, amount received 1,000, date is 1st January 2020 to cash account. Okay, for receiving the cash from the head cashier, amount received column right 1,000, date 1st January to cash account. Next on January 15, stationery rupees 200. Date column right January 15, buy stationery. For stationery, how much amount spent? 200. So amount paid column right 200, stationery column ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ 200 and other column nil. Next on January 16, bus fare rupees 24. Write in solution date 16th January, buy bus fare. Amount paid is 24. So bus fare, taxi fare, all these comes under conveyance charges. So stationery column nil, conveyance charges only ಬರೀರಿ rupees 24. Another column nil. Next on January 20th, cartage rupees 80. So write on 20th January, buy cartage, amount paid is 80, stationery column nil, conveyance column nil, cartage column right rupees 80, and other column nil. Next on January 25th, taxi fare rupees 160. 25th January by taxi fare, amount paid 160, stationery column nil, and in conveyance column write 160, other column nil. And the last one, January 20th, postage rupees 160. Date column 28 January by postage, amount paid 160, stationery nil, conveyance column nil, cartridge column nil, and in postage column write 160, miscellaneous nil. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಂಟ್ರೀಸನ್ನ ನಾವು ಅನಾಲಿಟಿಕಲ್ ಪೆಟಿ ಕ್ಯಾಶ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ನಾವು ಆಡ್ ದಿ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕಾಲಮ್. ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಪೇಡ್ ಕಾಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮೊದಲು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. 200 plus 24 plus 80 plus 160 plus 160. Total is 624. Now close this stationery column. Single amount ಇದೆ, that is 200. Conveyance ಎರಡು amount ಇದೆ, that is 24 plus 160. Total is 184. Cartage single amount 80. Postage 160. Miscellaneous nil. So head cashier ಇಂದ petty cashier ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು amount ಸಿಕ್ಕಿತ್ತು? 1000. So amount received column 1000. Close this. Amount paid column ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹ 1000 ಬರೀರಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. So from this 1000 minus the total expenses amount. From 1000 minus 624. 624 amount ಅನ್ನ minus ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. So ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು difference amount? 376. So on 31st January, by balance carried down, difference amount is 376. Same amount ಅನ್ನ brought down ಮಾಡಬೇಕು to the next month. So write here date 1st February. Amount will be the same 376. 1st February to balance brought down. ಸೊ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅವರು ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಈ ಜನವರಿ ಮಂತ್ಗೆ, ಸೇಮ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅವರು ರಿಎಂಬರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೇಮ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಇಟ್ 1000. ಸೊ ರೈಟ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಜನವರಿ ಮಂತ್ಗೆ? 624. ಆನ್ 1st ಫೆಬ್ರವರಿಗೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಜನವರಿ ಮಂತ್ ಇಂದು 376 ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಉಳಿದಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಅಮೌಂಟಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಜನವರಿ ಮಂತ್ ಏನ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅದನ್ನ ಅವರು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ 624. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 1000 rupees ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಾಯ್ತು? 1000 rupees. Next question is number 25. From the following particulars given below, prepare a trial balance as on 31st March 2022. Purchases 95,000, sales 1,36,000, bank loan 20,000, machinery 50,000, cash 46,000, capital 1 lakh, debtors amount is 80,000, creditors 17,000, bills receivable 4,000, and bills payable 2,000. So all these things we have to record in trial balance as on 31st March 2022. Let's start the solution. Write heading trial balance as on 31st March 2022. Columns are serial number, name of the accounts, LF, debit amount, and credit amount. Number 1. So first item ಯಾವ್ದಿದೆ? First account purchases. Purchases amount is 95,000. Serial number 1. Name of the account is purchases. So purchases account shows debit balance. Debit column write 95,000. Credit column nil. Second one is sales. Amount is 1,36,000. Write in trial balance. Number two, sales, debit column nil, and in credit column write 1,36,000. Third one, bank loan rupees 20,000. Name of the account, bank loan, debit column nil, and credit column 20,000. Fourth one, machinery rupees 50,000. Machinery is a fixed asset. So debit column write 50,000 and credit column nil. Fifth one, cash rupees 46,000. Name of the account is cash account, shows the debit balance. Debit column write 46,000 and credit column nil. Number six, capital rupees 1 lakh. Capital, debit column nil and credit column 1 lakh. Seventh one, debtors, that is current asset rupees 80,000. Serial number 7, name of the account is debtors, and write the amount column. Write the amount in debit column 80,000 and credit column nil. Eighth one, creditors rupees 17,000. Creditors are the liabilities. Solution right. Serial number 8, name of the account is creditors, debit column nil and credit column 17,000. Ninth one, bills receivable. Bills receivable, it is a current asset. Right here, bills receivable. Write amount in debit column 4,000, credit column nil. And the last one, bills payable. Bills payable, it is a current liability, rupees 2,000. Bills payable, debit column nil and credit column 2,000. So ಎಲ್ಲ items ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು record ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ trial balance. Add the debit column, that is 95,000 plus 50,000 plus 46,000 plus 80,000 plus 4,000. Total is 2,75,000. Now add credit column, 1,36,000 plus 20,000 plus 1 lakh plus 17,000 plus 2,000. Total will be the same, that is 2,75,000. Last 6 marks problem. Question number 26. From the following information, prepare a balance sheet as on 31st March 2022. Capital rupees 1 lakh, net profit rupees 40,000, drawings rupees 20,000, creditors 25,000, BOD, that is bank overdraft rupees 10,000, cash in hand 30,000, stock rupees 40,000, debtors 20,000, investment rupees 60,000, bills receivable rupees 5,000. Solution, balance sheet as on 31st March 2022. Columns, liabilities, amount, assets, amount. So the first item is capital of rupees 1 lakh. Capital will record in liabilities. Right first, right here, capital rupees 1 lakh. Next item is net profit. So this net profit is to be added to capital. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ add net profit. So net profit ಅನ್ನ capital amount ಗೆ add ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So the net profit amount is 40,000. 1 lakh plus 40,000 total is 1 lakh 40,000. Next item ಇದೆ drawings rupees 20,000. ಈ drawings amount ಅನ್ನ less ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. So right here less drawings rupees 20,000. So from 1 lakh 40,000 minus 20,000, the final amount is 1 lakh 20,000, right, in amount column. So first you have to take capital, then add net profit and less drawings amount. And the final amount is 1 lakh 20,000. Next you have to the creditors, rupees 25,000. Creditors, liability. So liability ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ creditors amount 25,000. Next is bank overdraft rupees 10,000. ಇದು ಸಹ liability. So liability ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ bank overdraft rupees 10,000. Next is cash in hand. Cash in hand, cash at bank, all these are current assets. So assets ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ cash in hand amount 30,000. Next, stock rupees 40,000. Stock, it's a current asset. So write here stock 40,000. Next, debtors 20,000. Debtors are also current assets of the business. So assets column ಅಲ್ಲಿ debtors amount 20,000. Next is investment rupees 60,000. Investments, it's a asset. So right here investment amount 60,000. And the last one is bills receivable. Bills receivable is a current asset. Right here and amount is 5,000. So add liabilities first. That is 1,20,000 plus 25,000 plus 10,000. Total is 1,55,000. Add assets. 30,000 plus 40,000 plus 20,000 plus 60,000 and plus 5,000. Total 1,55,000. Okay, balance sheet, it should get tally. So liabilities are equal to assets, that is 1,55,000. So next is the section D, 12 marks problem. So 12 marks problem from the previous year question paper, February 2024, we'll solve in next video. Hope this video will help you. Please subscribe my channel and share with your friends. Thank you, students.